Hi everyone, Maria here, founder of Restore Balance and Harmony, and today I've been inspired to talk to you about our thoughts and beliefs. Yesterday I come across a motivational video and it really struck a chord, and I really thought that it was something that I needed to talk about. I actually stopped through that and did a post on it as well. And then this morning I woke up and the first post I read was from my mentor, Maz Shermer, innovator of Creatrix and founder of the Institute of Women. And she was talking about her beliefs and how strong they are and how they create the world that we live in. So I really thought I wanted to get on here and chat about it today. Because what we are thinking, the power of our thoughts is creating our reality. And really, no one teaches us this. Nobody has said to me, I know, perhaps it's maybe different in different areas, but in my whole entire growing up life until I started, with the Institute of Women, no one had told me, you have the power to control your mind. You have the power to control your thoughts. My entire life, they had just done whatever they wanted. They had just been on free flow. I had never even tried to control them or to really focus. People did say, Maria, focus. Maria, concentrate. At school, concentrate, focus. But it wasn't, direct your thoughts. Put effort into knowing what you're thinking and understanding what your thoughts are doing and how you can actually create change in how you're thinking. So, for example, talking about thoughts to start with, I guess, I had this whole, I should have had the camera, earlier because my whole mind was racing with these great examples, and I'm hoping I can come up with them again now. So take that off. I'm not sure if they were shiny in your eyes. When you're thinking of certain things in certain ways, your mind is creating a picture. Okay, so if you are saying, I don't want to be broke, okay, if you close your eyes right now and you try and picture don't, it doesn't work. You cannot get a picture of don't. You cannot get a picture of won't. You can't get a picture of can't or want or anything like that. But it's the way that you frame what you're looking for, okay? If you say, I don't want to be broke, your mind creates a picture of being broke. But if you say, I want to be successful, your mind creates a picture of being successful. Okay, I don't want to be sad, it creates a picture of being sad. I want to be joyful. I want to enjoy today. Well, your mind will create that picture. And when that picture is made, your subconscious then searches the universe to bring that back to you. So the power of our thoughts really determine what we bring into our life. And if we're living in a negative space or always thinking in a negative way, then really that's where we're going to stay. Okay, I see posts on Facebook all the time, God, if I had $1 for every, time, somebody did this, blah, 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 blah. And there's all sorts of, negative stuff around. And don't get me wrong, I was there. I spent a decade in the negative headspace because I didn't know any better either. And I don't want you to be there. That's why I'm talking about this and trying to get you to understand you do have the power of your mind. And yes, it takes work, but it can be done. There is an easier way. But to start with, you need to be aware. First thing, be aware that you can create change in your life just by concentrating on what you think of. Okay, an easy start, okay, just a tip to start with. first thing in the morning, when you're really, before you're even truly awake, you get up and you're sort of a bit fuzzy and your subconscious is still running you. So get a pen and paper, write down the first thoughts that come into your head in the morning, okay? Just write it down. Don't think too much about it. Let your subconscious, all the thoughts that are running around. I've got to do this, got to do that, this is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Damn it, I don't want to get out of bed, it's too cold. Whatever it is, write it down. Okay? And then go and have your shower. Go and do whatever your morning routine is. Grab a coffee, sit down, and then have a look at what you've written. Okay? And then, a pen or a highlighter and highlight the words that have any kind of negative connotation. I can't do this. I don't want to do this. I hate this. See what thoughts are actually running your mind. First thing in the morning. What are you running? What is your day going to be because of the thoughts that you've just written on that piece of paper? How is that going to affect how you spend the rest of that day? Are you in an absolute negative headspace already? Are you already resentful before you even head off to work? Are you sad or are you angry? What is it that the thoughts are? Okay, then you have the ability to change that. Okay, you can, if you choose, go through that again and then, change the card for I can or I want to. I choose to put a smile on my face and be the best I can be today. I choose to go out in the cold to get to this job because blah, blah, blah. Okay, reframe everything in a positive way instead of setting your intention to be negative for the entire day. So that's, a simple tip right from the word go in the morning every day. And it will get easier, when you start doing these kind of exercises and when you're looking for that positive, okay, and when you're creating pictures of positive in your mind, you get more of what you ask for, okay? You're getting what you're asking for now. It just depends what you're asking for. You may be asking for the wrong thing and nobody has ever told you. Okay, our mind, our eyes, every second of the day, we take in like 2 million bits of information. Okay, right in this very second, okay, your brain can see. Now, it may not have been focusing on, but just for an example, it can see the flowers behind me, and I'm bringing them into your awareness by saying so. You may have seen them. What your brain focuses on, okay, it can only focus in on 137 bits of that 2 million. They're like megapixels on a TV, when the screen goes crazy and you can see all of those tiny little dots. That's what your brain's seeing. It's seeing 2 million or billion dots of stuff, of information. And your brain can focus and work on 137 bits. And what your brain chooses is what is in your consciousness. Okay, what it knows that you are interested in, what it knows you've asked for. Just to give an example, I could be sitting here working away on my computer and there could be a news on the TV. It's not on at the moment, but if there's news on the TV and the word Oberon comes up, because my brain knows that anything to do with Oberon I'm interested in, I haven't heard a word for 3 hours, but I will hear that word because my brain knows that is something that I want. I want information on that. Okay, if it, the word snow comes up, for example, it's going to snow in Oberon, I instantly hear that where I haven't heard another word for 3 hours. Okay, what we feed our brain, what we ask it for, it finds for us. So we've got to make sure we're asking the right things. We've got to be, directing and focusing and working towards positive, if that's what we want, which most of us do want positive outcomes. So we have to train our brain to look for that, okay? Now, you know, the post that I put the other day, yesterday, depends when I put this video up, doesn't it? The greatest challenge that we face is our own doubts, fears, and conditioned thoughts and beliefs, okay? The biggest hurdles that we have is that in our own mind. Think about that for a minute, just digest, okay? We have fears, doubts, you know, beliefs that have been running our entire life. I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I can't succeed, you know, money doesn't grow on trees, it's too hard to come by. Maybe a belief that you have. Everybody's beliefs are going to be different depending on, you know, every single conversation and event that they've had in their entire life. What their parents believed and taught you. Okay, so they're running programs in our brain and giving us what we're asking for. Okay, so if we want different results, we have to ask a different question. We have to direct our mind, our subconscious, to give us a different outcome, to create a different picture. And we have to do that consciously, okay? We have to want and then create a new picture to get a new result. Okay, so I guess that's probably long enough for today. I didn't get in here everything that I wanted to, but maybe I'll make another one. But just start by doing that exercise in the morning to see what it is that you're running on. See what your thoughts are. Are they positive? Are they excited? Are they you know, animated? I get, you know, animated just thinking about it, you know. Do you look forward to? Do you have everything, you know, coming, your thoughts, are they in a positive way? And if they're not, then, you know, then everything that you bring into your life will be along the same lines as your thoughts. If they're negative, then you're just going to get more negative. So that's a really, really simple little exercise just to start, just to get to know where your thoughts are, what's running you, okay? Are you, you know, feeling life's not fair and I can't do this and I'm not worthy? Or are you feeling, you know what, I can achieve anything and I'm going to, you know, choose to be happy and choose, see, just saying the words, I've sat up straight where I was sort of hunched over. It creates, your words will create an instant change in your subconscious, in your physiology. I think that's the word. Okay, so I'll leave it there for today. Just, you know, see how you go and let me know. Even if you want to just private message me, let me know if you've come across, oh my God, I had this little gremlin, these thoughts that were running and I didn't know. And you know what? You are the first person who's ever said, I have control of my mind. I choose how I want to direct it. It's not just running, you know, it's like a 5-year-old child that has absolutely no discipline. It can do whatever the hell it wants. Run, jump, skip, break stuff, you know, spill milk all over the floor just because it wants to. Is that what your mind's doing? Do you have any direction, any control? All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching and I will see you soon. Bye.